Somebody's going to come at you, and whatever your belief, your idea, your ambition, somebody's going to question it. And unless you have first, you won't be able to answer back. You won't be able to hold your ground. You don't believe me? Try taking a stand on just one leg. You need to see both sides. Josh Whedon. How you guys doing today, man? It's your boy Light, back at it again for another video. Consistency, been on the upkeep, been on the uprise. Been having fun making these videos. I really truly have. And your guys' feedback has been overwhelmingly supporting of it. So definitely I'm gonna keep making these videos. I got a bunch of ideas in the works right now with a couple of local creators, so make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for that. Also, I'm probably gonna make it a theme to read a quote out of this book before we start a video. It always seems impossible until it's done. It's literally just a whole, oh, it's backwards, that's unfortunate, but it's just a whole book of quotes from actors, directors, engineers, inventors, just quotes that have helped me get through in life. And I want to incorporate it into your guys' actual flow. So maybe if you guys just want to boot up a video and listen to a quote for the day, it'll come from that book. So yeah, but other than that, let's get into the video. If you guys are scared of chasing your dreams, like if you guys really truly are scared of chasing your dreams because you're worried about the people around you supporting you, that's already where you're messing up. The only people in this world that want to see you succeed is the Lord himself, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, is God himself. He's the only person that wants to see you succeed. Because at the end of the day, you're always going to get criticized. You're always going to have someone in your ear talking bad about you. You're always going to have somebody in your life not support what you're doing just because it's not being done their way. Just because you have an ambition and just because you have an idea in your mind that makes you want to go out and chase it, doesn't mean that you should let either your mother, your father, your cousin, your sister, your brother, your teacher, don't let anybody stop you from chasing a dream you know that you can achieve. Because I hate seeing people online, or I hate hearing people's stories. They always say that, oh, I could have done this, but I stopped because of XYZ, or I just don't feel like I'll have enough support. Who needs support? I never had support in all of, well, I've had support, but not amazing support. Like there's never been anybody there to really tell me that you can do this. There's never been anybody there. I've always had to tell myself this because everybody that in my circle at the time didn't see the vision that I had. And did it go somewhere? Eventually it did, but I fell off due to certain reasons. So I need to rebuild myself back up to get to the point I was at. And it's gonna happen for me, but that doesn't mean it should stop you. I had my fall off and I'm having my comeback. You just need to get your come up. That's all you need to do. And you're worried just because Samantha in English class says that TikTok is corny and making TikTok videos is corny. Who cares? Because I want you guys to think of this, right? God put all of us on this earth and the universe created itself at one point. And at one point, as scary as it is to say, all of us are going to be gone. None of us are going to exist on this planet in particular. We'll all be reborn or we'll all meet up in heaven. It's one of the two. It's a give and take. We're born to live long, healthy lives, but one day none of us are going to exist. You're going to look to the left, you're going to look to the right, and the people that were around you will one day not exist. And if you look in the mirror, you won't exist. So what's the harm in trying something if you never know, if you never try it? If you never try something and you truly never know what that answer was, then what's the point of living? Isn't that the point of life? Isn't the point of life to experience new things and try new things? I watched this video back in the day, or not even back in the day, it was, wow, I said back, I watched this video I think a couple days ago, and it's the most real thing in the world. And I'm sure you guys have seen it, but was this guy on a podcast, and he was talking about how schools punish you for making mistakes. But yet in the real world, the only thing you're going to do is make mistakes. There's no such thing as a perfect person. You will never, in however long you live, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years, 90 years, 100 years, you will never, ever in your life meet the perfect person. Everybody's going to have some sort of flaw about them. They're going to have something that throws you off. Whether it's morally, mentally, something that just doesn't sit right with you, you're never going to meet the perfect person. Because there's no such thing as a perfect person. God never created someone that was perfect. He created all of us to live amongst each other, to learn from one another. And the only way to learn is to mess up. If you don't mess up, there's no way to think of how to go about doing something else the correct way. If you go to any inventor, if you go to any businessman, if you go to really anybody that has any amount of status, success, anything, and if you ask them, did they mess up at all during their come up? And they say, no, I didn't mess up. I just got lucky and it just happened. They are lying to you. They are lying. They're lying to you and feeding you lies because they don't want you to go out and chase your dreams. The whole point I'm trying to get at is if you truly have a really, 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 really good idea, whether it's content, whether it's a clothing brand, whether it's reselling, stock markets, just any way that you want to make income, content creation, Twitch streaming, car detailing, any of these really, really big ways that you see online of people making money and you want to chase it yourself, why don't you? If these people are doing it online, why can't you? Because guys, trust me, I've got my fair share of making my money. I know how to finagle and get my money. I know how to. But it's about you. It's about you locking in. It's about you making your choices. It's about you tuning out the voices and not listening to what people have to say. Because like I said, I'm going to use the businessmen. If you talk to Jeff Bezos, if you talk to Mark Zuckerberg, if you talk to any of these big company people and they said, oh yeah, I listened to the people around me. If they said that, once again, they're lying to you. They could care less about what other people think because they don't see the vision that they had. Just like people don't see the vision that you have. You have your own vision. Go out there and make it happen. Start by posting it on TikTok. Promote it locally. You're not going to see change overnight. That's never going to happen in a million years. If you think that you're going to post 3 TikTok videos about your little brand and you think that it's going to get 100,000 views in one night, I'm here to tell you it's not going to happen. You need to be consistent. You need to post daily. You need to promote daily. You need to brand daily. I had a brain fart there, I'm sorry. You need to come up with a way to make your clothing brand stand out. That's the only way it's ever going to happen. And I'm not just saying clothing brand, that goes for anything, whether it's your content, whether it's your reselling business, whether it's anything. It doesn't have to be just content or anything about reselling. It's just yourself. You need to establish yourself. You need to tell yourself, okay, this is what I'm going to do today and I'm going to get it done. Because if you don't do that, you're going to be stuck in the same loophole. You're going to be going to work, coming back, going to work, coming back, going to work, coming back, going to work, coming back. You need to add some sort of change in your life so that way it breaks it up. And the chances of you reaching a larger audience, reaching a company, reaching your goals, it's made so much easier. If I had a penny for every time someone told me, I'm not doing it because this person told me to, I'd actually be rich. I would actually be rich. But if no one's going to tell you that you can do it, I'll be the person to tell you that you can do it. Guys, I promise you, no matter who's telling you that you can't do it, or if there's anybody that's telling you that your dreams are fake, I promise you that they're not fake. You could look up the top 10 craziest ways people have made money and you won't believe it, but they're true. The amount of times I've seen people make money off of something I never expected to be a thing, they're real. I want you guys to really look it up. Go home or open up your phone, pause the video, whatever. Look up top 10 dumbest ways people have made money. It'll blow your mind. It will literally blow your mind on what people have made their money off of. I promise you guys. take my word for it. Look it up yourself. But guys, I'm not making this video to diminish you guys. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really not. I'm just telling you guys that there are so many more things you could be doing if you just listen to yourself. If you listen to your own mind, you listen to the voices in your head, unless they're bad ones, then don't listen to those voices. But if you listen to the voices in your mind and you truly, truly put your mind to that idea that you have in your head, I promise you guys, you'll be able to do it. It's not going to be easy. You're not going to find that success tomorrow. It's not going to happen. I promise you. I give you my word. If you stayed consistent at something for a year and you still didn't see any change, I will write a check of $10,000 to somebody. If you consistently worked hard, did what you were supposed to do for a year straight and didn't see any change, I will check you $10,000. I will do it. I will write you a check of $10,000 if you see no change and you've been doing the same thing for a year and you were working hard and you were being consistent. I will write you a check. But you want to know, that's why I'm so confident, because I know it will happen. If everybody worked hard in this world, then there wouldn't be enough money to go around. Well, there still is enough money to go around, but there wouldn't be enough money to go around. Because everybody would just be successful. But not everyone has the drive. Not everyone has the creative mind that you have. Not everyone has that idea that you have. Only you can make your idea come to life. That's all I gotta say. It's truly all I have to say. Guys, I want you guys to really think about your ideas that you have and really, really put your mind to it. I want you guys to understand what you guys could be doing and make it happen. Guys, if you guys did enjoy the video, I'd appreciate if you guys would like the video, maybe share it with a friend. Make sure you guys tell someone that you love them. Drink a bottle of water. This bottle of water is empty in particular, but drink a bottle of water. Eat some good food. Get a good night's sleep. Like I said, tell someone that you love them. And thank God every day, and thank the universe every day that you're not in a hospital bed, that you're not in prison, that you're not in solitary confinement, that you're not in a nut house, and that you're not in a casket. If none of those things are happening to you guys today, be grateful. Thank the Lord. But if it is happening to you, I pray for you in particular. I pray for you to come back. I pray for you to have a better day tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you.